Hello everyone and welcome to Helen's Little Lottie. My name is Helen and I'm coming to you from a very sunny spring morning in Northamptonshire, UK. Yesterday I filmed lots of little bits and pieces that was really lovely. Lots of potting of new seeds, a little tour of the Little Lottie. A really lovely day, building a compost bin as well, that's coming up. However, last night there was quite the disaster. So what I'm going to do is insert all the clips from yesterday so you can see what I got up to, and then I'll bring you back to today and I'll show you what went wrong. I'm inside today. We are going to be planting up all these seeds that really did need to be planted probably towards the beginning of the month. We're now heading towards the end of March. And actually, to be fair, not all of them need to be planted, but a lot of them do. If you can hear barking, it's because my nutty dog has decided he can see our cat in next door neighbour's fence. And just like to let him know that he can see him. It's absolutely bonkers. I've just had a delivery of a compost bin, so I'm going to put that together and put it outside. And I also just want to do a bit of a March tour of the garden and the greenhouse, the current greenhouse, which I've moved, doubly, triply secured after the storm and lost loads of things. I've now also lost my tomatoes. I think I might have one tomato left, so that's not good. I might plant some allium seeds. I've bought new cucumber seeds. I don't know what I've got left in my other ones that I had. I think I might have one of those left. I might plant it anyway, and then these are marketeer ones, so we'll have a go at those. Some actual proper sized pumpkins. I've got space for 2 of those, and I bought some foxglove seeds. Now I know these take such a long time, like a year or something to develop. But I'm going to plant anyway and just keep them in the greenhouse because I adore foxgloves, and if I can grow them then I'll be absolutely thrilled. So quite a few things that need to be planted up. I had a stroke of genius the other week. We went to McDonald's as a family and there were loads of these stirrers, and I just thought, how genius were they to put in a plant pot and write down what it is. And technically you could split them in half and then plant those narrow ends and just write what it is. Anyway, so my daughter was like, I'll go and grab those. So I got loads of those. I'm going to be using seed trays. It comes with a cover, but what I liked about this is obviously you've got the holes in the bottom and it comes with a tray to put them in. Great. But what if I use them separately and then I've got 2 lots of things? So these are 2 of the same. I've got 2 of these. Loads and loads of things. And then I'll also put things in here separately. So that just gives me 3 lots since I've got so much to plant up today. I've just managed to put bits of soil in my cup of tea, but everyone says you have to pound for dirt. Earthy. So really with sweet corn, you should be soaking the seeds for like 24 hours before you plant them. I'm not doing that. Mostly because I didn't know I was going to plant these today. And if they grow, they grow, and if they don't, they don't. And I think I've only got room, for 6 maybe. Remember, 4 or 6 I've got room for, so I'm actually going to put 2 in each. I was going to put 1, but I'll put 2 in each. It's one of those weird things where it's like you get corn from planting corn. I understand that sounds a bit bizarre, but so that's the sweet corn, which is great. So I'll move those over, and then I'll give everything a water at the end. Sunflowers and foxgloves I'll leave for a few minutes. Alliums I'll leave. so I'll put all those together. Right, let's get some broccoli. This is the Calabrese Ramoso. It's not purple, to my understanding. I've never tried the purple sprout broccoli. Let's go for, I'm going to put new cucumbers in, I think. But you really do need to put them in sideways. The whole idea of these kind of seeds being put on their sides, so pumpkin seeds, is because if you lay them flat and then put lots of water on them, the water can just sit on top. So the idea is they're planted on the side, so that doesn't happen. Right, so that's that one. I'll give that water once it's outside. I'm not going to do it yet. So that's that one. And then this one is going to be pumpkins and flowers. So these are the Halloween F1. Does what it says on the tin. Yeah. But now I'm going to put in sunflowers. These are my giant singles. So these allium seeds were collected from the seed pods of alliums I had in the garden from last year. So I've been keeping them ever since. Again, I mean, normally you buy allium bulbs, so how quickly or how well these will take, I have absolutely no idea. All of that now is ready to water. The only thing I'm now going to do, because I do know that foxgloves need to be planted a little bit differently. So with foxgloves, you need to, I will read out these questions, these instructions out. Almost fill a seed tray with moist seed compost. Sow seeds thinly over the surface and lightly cover them with a little more compost. Place them warm and keep moist. So because this is quite a delicate job, I'm just using an old juice bottle with some holes in the top just to help water a bit more gently, rather than just pouring a load of water on the top. Okay. This is the Woodlanders foxglove as well. If I can get these to grow, these would be my absolute pride and joy. This over the top because they're going to need to be kept at quite a comfortable temperature. Fabulous. So they're now watered. I'm going to take the others outside, put them in the greenhouse and water them too. Check on everything, give you a little bit of tour of what's growing, and then we'll go outside and have a look at the rest. And we've got a compost bin to build. Okay, so we're in the little greenhouse that I have moved and very, very thoroughly secured through windows and attached to barbecues and all sorts of things. My dog is sitting not very patiently right outside of the door. I don't know how well you can see, but behind me, here, good. I've got my strawberries. I've really picked up, doing really well, and so have my sweet peas. They have just bounced back into life. It was almost, they weren't doing well, and then over a period of 24 hours they went boom, straight up, straight happy. So that's really, really lovely. So my strawberries are all coming back through, looking very, very healthy. So it's a bit windy, which is what you can hear, wind. Peppers are doing extraordinarily well. I'm so impressed with these. These were just growing from seeds from shop bought peppers. Absolutely incredible. One's a little bit wobbly. I don't know why one's a bit wobbly, but they're doing so well. Very, very pleased with them. They're just bell pepper seeds, I should say. Over here we've got a bit of a mixed bag. I do have one tomato left, and I wanted at least 2, but one will have to do. So hopefully you can keep going. Fingers crossed. I've got 2 of the cauliflowers, the all year round cauliflowers. Again, I kind of wanted more than that, but that's what I've got at the moment. I could replant if needed to, but these are doing okay. Second and third leaves are coming through, so hopefully they will be all right. My ivy's gone a bit funny. This was the looser one. This is doing incredibly well. Look at all these brand new leaves that are coming up now. Absolutely amazing. So pleased with that. And then the other one I planted, I think the fall in the greenhouse really affected it. There's still a few bits with new little nubbins on them, but I don't think it's going to be anywhere near the 4 that I started with. I might get 2. I'll have to see. But hopefully that will develop. My Red Baron onions, yeah, it's not great. They're okay. I mean, they're still green and they're kind of pointing upwards, most of them, but I'm not holding out massive hopes. I've never successfully grown red onions. White onions, yes, never red onions. So we'll have to see. I've got one. What's this one? Oh, I've got one. So I've got one Brussels sprout from when I originally planted them, doing quite well, and then I replanted a load of other ones. What variety is this? The Breaching F1. So all these now are ready to pot on, looking really, really good. So I will do that. I don't need this many. I think I only need something like 3 or 4 Brussels sprouts. So I'll take the strongest 3 or 4 and pop those on, which I think is actually more than I need, but that's fine. I'm going to show you my pumpkins. I'm very, very excited about the pumpkins. Okay, so I've got Jack B. Littles, and I've got, oh, my Jack B. Little! It's not so little. This is my bit. There's 2 here. These are my biggest ones. Absolutely amazing. These were planted about this time last month, actually. So yeah, doing really, really well. I put them in these old milk cartons. They seem to be doing really, really well. I'm going to have to stake some of these, I think, because I just don't want them flopping everywhere. I might have to stake that. And then, so I've got 5 of those. 5 germinated. Yeah, which is fine. And then I have the baby boos as well, which are the white variety, the white small variety, and I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 of those, and I think I only need 2 of each, so I might just find other places for them to grow, or just grow some in the greenhouse. So yeah, really, really pleased with those. Just wondered what that thud was, and realised it was my cat coming back. So I'm really, really pleased with how everything is growing so far. I'm really happy I finally got to plant everything else out. Hello, Luke. Oh, you've come in to join us, have you? Come here then. Oh. No, you're going to come and join us. It's a bit warmer in here, isn't it? And also, this greenhouse is not going to last that much longer, purely because we've decided we're going to build our own. My husband's quite the crafter, quite the carpenter. So he's in the process of designing, and we'll be building a bespoke greenhouse in the place where this one was, but I've just noticed another hole in this greenhouse. So it'll be made out of wood and it'll be made out of glass, be double glazed, with vent hatches and all the rest of it. It'll be absolutely lovely, and it means we can fit it one exactly the size we want. and I think it'll work out to something like 5 foot by 6.5 foot, something like that, which is obviously a bit of an odd size that you can't really get anywhere. But I know the style that I want now, so we're just going to sort of put that together and build it, and I'll share that with you as we go. I'm really hoping this weekend that we can get a base down and go from there. But now I'm going to show you something that I noticed the other day that I'm going to have to sort out. You good boy. Good boy. Yeah. And I think it's come from when I was planting out some wildflower seeds. I'll show you. Come on. I've got some weeding and bits to do around here as well, which is fine. But that's another job I've got to do in the next couple of days. Right, so the other day I was checking on my carrots and parsnips, and I now started to notice, as I carried on going, all these other plants are growing. You see them everywhere, and they're all down there as well. And I thought to myself, what is all that? And then it occurred to me that obviously just behind the Lottie, where we've got the little flower borders, I sprinkled a seed packet of wildflower mix. And I remember it being a bit of a windy day, because I remember thinking at the time, this probably isn't the best day to do this. And I think what's happened is it's come through the chicken wire and just seeded everywhere in the little Lottie. So at the moment with the carrots and parsnips, there are some things that are really obviously carrots and parsnips, but the rest I'm just not too sure about, so I'm going to have to leave those. But everything else I'm now going to have to sort of hand pick out and not have, which is a little bit bizarre. But then there's part of me thinks, should I just leave it and then just pick out certain bits? Because I'm not planting anything in this bit yet. I don't know. I'll have to see, but I just thought, oh my goodness, talk about self-seeding. Okay, so with my two fluffy helpers, I'm now going to build the compost bin, which I really wanted. It's not a massively all singing or dancing one, as far as I understand. It was quite a cheap and cheerful one from, because I'm sitting on his tail. So yeah, let's build this thing. So that's an A piece. Okay, yeah. That also looks like an A piece, but it's different to that A piece. Okay, so that's two. Oh, hang on. That's E and a D. I don't think we need those yet. B. Oh, I see. Right, that one is a B. Okay, I'm with you now. I'm with you. Brilliant. And then it just says shove them all together. Sure, I can do this. I think that's the back. That's a good size. I was honestly thinking it was going to be so much smaller, because I couldn't work out in my head like how many litres something was. So that's good. And then this goes and like that. Oh, that's good. Okay, so that's, yeah, okay, yeah. And it goes. Just put it on. Yeah. There, mate. I am there. No. No, you just want to bash it on. Bashing it's going to be the answer there. And it clicks. Oh, do you know what? That's amazing. Ta-da! That is really, really good. I'm really, really pleased with this. That was almost Helen proof. It clips in at the top as well. Yeah, oh, that's so much better than I thought it was going to be. Oh, okay, that puts a little bit out, but I don't care about that. And then we've got a bit lifts up and you can get to the bit down there. Yeah, really, really pleased with that. Just got to find a decent place for it to go now. I think I know where it's going to go, but I'm so pleased. It's got ventilation holes as well. That's really good. Bob's your uncle. Right, let's go put it outside and start filling it up because I've got stuff to put in it. The reason that I'm just placing things in at the moment is because I don't know if that's going to be the final spot or not. So I'll leave it there for now. The new greenhouse will go over here. And I don't know if that's going to move. So I don't want to put loads of stuff in it that I've then got to sweep up. So that's the plan. So I don't know how well you can see me. Hello, duck. This is what happened. One of the shelves popped out last night, and this is the result. Oh, Louis, you come to join in as well, have you? Louis, come back. Back. So, because one of the shelves popped down, I lost the rest of my terracotta pots, which are my pride and joy. You see there's soil everywhere. The onions have taken their second tumble. And what's left of a strawberry plant. I don't know if I can put that on. I literally just chucked these in and then cried and went in yesterday because I was just like, this is beyond ridiculous now. I tell you what, if these onions survive this, there's nothing that they can't survive. So I had quite a week yesterday. As you can see, there's still soil everywhere. I haven't even got the strength to pick it up. I'll do that a bit later on. It's a new day. I'll repot the strawberry. I'll see what I can do with the onions. But yeah, another disaster in the greenhouse. So I'm going to fix that shelf and see what I can do. Cat the dog. Put things down on the floor so, well, they might more likely be eaten. That's the only problem, but it is what it is. And start making plans for a new, better greenhouse. This is what I managed to pull from the wreckage yesterday. I did have two columns, one of Baby Boos and one of Jack Littles, and I have no idea which is which now, apart from the one that has that in it that's completely broke, and this one that has a Jack Little in it. And I've tried to support them with a bit of with some pencils and some Velcro that I had lying around, just to try and stand them up a bit for now. The other things just about managed to survive were my Brussels sprouts, which do need potting on, and I believe this is one Brussels sprout as well. So I can only hope they're going to survive. I'm going to order some more seeds for them anyway, just in case, and we'll go from there. just started to rain. Fabulous. Hello everyone, welcome to another day. So just wanted to show you, I've chosen to move the compost bin to the other side of the garden because this seems a much better place for it. It's a bit more out the way. Now out the front of the house we've got loads and loads of leaves under a bush, so I'm going to go and rake loads of those up and pop them in the compost bin, and then I can put the other bits in, and it has just started to rain. Hello Louie. But I'm going to go do that now. Hello Dougie. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go and scoop up a load of leaves and pop them in the compost bin, add in the extra bits I've gathered up, and that's one little job done for today. Now you're going to have to forgive me because I think my neighbour is vacuuming their grass. I don't know, it doesn't sound like a lawnmower, so I hope you can hear me. So I'm just sitting by the first long bed in the Lottie, and I can kind of clearly see now where there's carrots growing. There's kind of rows and then everything else I know is like flower seed, and it's the same with the parsnips. I can kind of make out lines. So what I'm going to do is try and clear it up a little bit and make those rows a bit more distinctive. And if I pull up a few carrots or a few parsnips, it's not the end of the world, because I'm going to have to do that anyway to make space as they grow. So I'm just going to have a bit of a clear up now, and then everything that's all down the back that is clearly flowers that shouldn't be there, I'll just scoop those up as well. So that's what I'm going to do. All of this greenery, all of that greenery, all of that greenery, it's all got to go. So let's do that. So that's it for today. I have done quite a bit in the last couple of hours, really. I've de-weeded out the front, I've cut down a lot of the horrible bush, I've swept away loads and loads of the leaves, I've got really mucky hands, I've de-weeded the Little Lottie, I've also cut my grass, which looks a lot neater, and now I'm just sitting with some lovely flowers ready for the evening to begin. So I will see you next time. I've got something really exciting coming up, which I'll piece together over the next few weeks, so it probably won't be revealed until a bit later on, but I'll keep updated with other things in the meantime. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.